Hi, and welcome to Bert Eats Hops, the show where I eat hops because Mike Rowe doesn't. Today, we'll be trying and reviewing the Palate Wrecker from Green Flash, and then we'll be eating the Simcoe hop, which is found in the Palate Wrecker. We're going to start with the review. The Palate Wrecker from Green Flash is an Imperial IPA. Comes in at about 9.5 ABV and over 100 IBUs. That's a hoppy beer, friends. It's got the Centennial, Columbus, and Simcoe hops. We're just going to be eating the Simcoe. I think after the Palate Wrecker and the hops, my palate will most certainly be wrecked for the day. So, as you can see, I've already poured a little bit. I like to let my beers warm up to at least about 50 to 55 degrees, if not even warmer. It tends to release more aroma and flavor. So we're going to give it a little swirl here, get some air in there, and let's take a whiff. Initially, I get a lot of kind of passion fruity, citrusy type of aromas. On that second sniff, I got a little bit of kind of pine resiny. Very, very hoppy. I mean, you can absolutely smell the hops in this. So let's give it a try and wreck my palate. Definitely very, very hop forward. In fact, I'm still getting the hop bitterness in the finish. Up front, you get slammed with like a heavy citrus and passion fruit hop flavor. The beer itself is very smooth, but that bitterness really hits you on the back end, and I've got a heavy, heavy hop bitterness aftertaste with a little bit of resiny, kind of piney flavor mixed in. This is a great beer, but if you drink one of these, you're not going to be able to taste anything else for the rest of the day. So, you know, with that being said, let's move on and destroy my palate even further with some Simcoe hops. A little bit about the Simcoe hop. It is a dual-purpose hop. It was developed by the Yakima Chief Ranches and released around the year 2000, about 15 years ago. The alpha acid range for this hop is somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 14%. The one I'm going to be eating today from Hop Union comes in at 12.3%, so it's on the lower end of that scale. The hop characteristics, it's, you know, you get the passion fruit, you get some pine, some earthy flavors, as well as some citrus characteristics. So here we have the Simcoes. Not much else to do. Let's eat hops. I think I've picked the largest pellet in the bunch here. I really want to get you know, a lot of those flavors. So cheers. I start getting flavors right up front. A little bit of that earthiness, along with that standard freshly mowed grass taste. Definitely a little more pungent than the rest. I get a lot of acid up front. In fact, I'm getting a ton of it right now. This is pretty unpleasant to eat by itself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a lot of the pine and the earthiness out of it. A lot of bitterness, a lot of acid there. As I finish it up here, I start to get a little bit of the citrus on the back end. Still very heavy on the acid. This is burning. So this is definitely a heavy hitting hop. It would be great to use in probably any IPA, you know, or maybe a pale ale. So yeah, that's the Simcoe hop. I will probably never eat one of these again by itself. It was horrible. So guys, that's it for this episode. I want to give a shout out to Green Flash and the Palate Wrecker. You can check them out online, as well as Hop Union. That's where we get our hop pellets from. You know, they make great products for home brewing. So with that being said, I'd like to call out a few people. Graham Zusi from Sporting KC, Mike Moustakis and Salvador Perez from the Kansas City Royals, and Dontari Poe from the Kansas City Chiefs. Guys, I'm challenging any and all of you to come eat hops with me if you think you can handle it. So, you know, give me a shout out. Let's eat some hops. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Untapped at KC Brew Explorer. That'll show up right here. Guys, suggestions or feedback, general comments, hashtag Bertie's Hops. You know, stop by Grains and Taps here in Lee Summit, Missouri for home brewing supplies and great craft beer. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time on Bertie's Hops. Cheers.